Hello, Mr. Garcia for Rambunctious System. Crazy. It's just crazy how you let it consume you. The darkness or the light or something else. Let this be poetic schooling where you entirely fit the build for the logic. You're creating whatever you already created, and then it loops. You'll get back to where it was before or what you imagined, and then if only you thought different, you know? And I'm not talking to you directly, it's imposed sarcastic lining where you can see everything I say as lies, but it will turn out to be true in the future. And then people will be like, why didn't I listen? That's how I felt like in the past. Why didn't I listen to myself and contributed to whatever I was learning? And I'm not going to complain about it anymore because I'm more mature now. As you see, this is the new version. I say it a lot, but what you're seeing is a version I was before I changed. So it's kind of like what you saw months ago, but it's a little different. Let's just say that when you go through a process of learning, the original system fails and you keep failing at it until you understand that something new appears and it grants you the ability to stretch, to grow more effective in a different way than probably being better all the time or worse. Where numbers flow in different ways, operating, interference, oscillating, going through different spaces. It's not just numbers, but also the language we talk about in a little bit of a different way that we can't really describe because it flows and goes and never knows that it always is flowing in a different way. It sounds a little cringy to say it like that, but I'm being more upfront with who I am, and I'm gonna keep on doing that until I'm fully the doctor. I want to be the full doctor. That's the issue. But I am the doctor. And I'm trying to be the person I need to be good. Be good for the rest of the world and the universe. And I'm not, I know I may seem highly narcissistic, but I'm gonna think more about people and their situations. Maybe saying these things doesn't really like create understanding, but it's like that. However, we're going to be working on a lot of stuff in the meantime. In the meantime, in the classroom, go ahead and doodle, do what you need to do. I'll be talking in the background while you learn a little bit of techniques and decision making patterns, and we can go through the old systems that we were already going through so we can learn to be the best versions of ourselves and then suddenly become the teachers that we are already learning from. But that's what we are. We're teachers, we're not students anymore. So we need to teach, but not teach like how teachers were teaching. I'm gonna teach different. I'm not gonna go through the same mistakes my teachers went through. Same thing as my parents, but I'm not gonna do or try to not be like them, like how they try not to be like their parents. We have to be more unique, but not more unique in a system where we think we have to be better or worse. It's just about like being wave like, being gear like, being tag like, and developing a more robust, calculatable structure that allows us to explore facets of our life we've never seen before and go through alternate effects that prove to recuperate stuff that we didn't pay attention through a long time ago.